This the introduction. Yep, I'm introducing me. 6 feet, 300 pounds, known to rock the newest sneaks. Coolin', never fooling, rocking G-Shocks like it's jewelry. Counting mad currency, flowing better than fluently. A man told me my years ain't match my wisdom, my camera.
What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy, the beautiful black man, Brimezus, back in here with a YouTube video, and today is going to be a video on why black fathers matter. It's my dad's birthday today, the day that this video airs. Honoring my father today. Before I even get into this video, guys, it might get a little bit emotional. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to comment below, guys. Tell me what you guys think about this video, why black fathers matter, why all fathers matter, really, regardless of the race. Don't forget to cop some Kamara Brimezus t-shirts off my websites. The link will be in the description box below. And most importantly, guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can continue to give you guys more content on a regular basis. So without further ado, let's go on the video. So again, guys, this video is about honoring fathers, in particular black fathers, because I can't speak on other races specifically, but I can speak on the experience of black people, including myself and other people that I know. But as far as this video, I had a conversation with somebody recently, and it went something like this. He said he had a rough past 2 weeks, and I was like, dude, I had a crazy 2 weeks. You don't want to compare notes. And he said, nah, my father pulled a knife out on me. I'm like, what? Dang, that's crazy. But what led to that conversation, we were talking about cultural appropriation, and I probably talked about racism and black victimhood in several other videos. You can check that out. I won't discuss it much here. It was basically came down to, like, I was very proud of my blackness. I didn't care what other people did with their lives or how they viewed me, because I was very secure, happy, and prideful of my own blackness, African culture, heritage, history, whatever. And this other individual, he was also a black male, but he didn't quite have that. He would tell me about his father, who pulled a knife on him 2 weeks ago. He explained the story about that. I won't get into this whole business. But he also told me that growing up, his father, yes, was home, but he didn't have a father in home. His father's doing drugs and all other kinds of stuff, you know, abusing the children. It was kind of sad because, you know, it's sad when your pops is living at your house, but you don't have a father at home. Sometimes I complain about other people not, you know, being prideful on their own black skin, or they don't understand the importance of family and marriage and things like that, but they probably didn't grow up with that. And, you know, it helped me understand the guy a little bit better, especially why he gets intoxicated off of marijuana all the time. So I had to grow up like that. I would probably do the same thing too. Going to my own father, my name is Kamara, you guys know that. I call myself Brimezus, and I'm very proud of my name. In the Sierra Leone Timmy tradition, it's the tradition to name your son after your grandfather. I have a brother that's 2 months almost older than me, and his name is he's named after my grandfather. I'm named after my father. Me and my father have the same name. But growing up until 5, I didn't know that me and my father had the same name. I thought his name was our middle name. Everybody calls him by his middle name, which is Bunke. My father was a big, strong, stoic, masculine, brolic black man, and I wanted to be him growing up. I really just wanted to be him. Like, coming as far as I could understand, like, what being a man was, it was like one day I want to be like dad. That was like, I was glad to be born because of my dad. Because my dad was like a literal superhero, and still is. Like, to many people, he looks like, you know, invulnerable, invincible almost, like a Superman kind of, you know, like T'Challa. He has that aura about him. But I would go to school, and in school there were people like, you know, with regular English names, John whatever, and it was at the time where everybody wanted to be like Mike. You know, the Bulls were hot, Michael John was very hot, and there was people named Michael in the class, and people would say like, oh, you're Michael Jordan, and I want to go to be like Mike. And there were other black kids with English names. I was the only kid with an African name in my classroom. You know, I never was jealous of kids being white or any other race, but I couldn't relate to any other Brimezus I know. Nobody else really were Muslim and African. I was 5 years old. I didn't see any famous Brimezus on TV. You had Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan. You had famous people named Tony. Anybody you can name. There's Dustin, for example. There's plenty of famous people with a bunch of English names, and like, I felt a little left out as a kid. So I go home one day. I tell my dad, I believe it was like, Dad, I'm embarrassed of my name. Like, I want to change my name to something like the other guys, like have a quote unquote regular name. He says, why would you do that? I would say, but Dad, I want to be again. I want to be like Michael Jordan, you know? But my dad's my hero still, but I'm thinking, I'm still trying to fit. I'm a little kid, I don't understand the world and, you know, much of African culture. And he says, my name is also Brima. And I'm like, what? You know, because I'm thinking, I was calling my dad and his name must be Bunke, our middle name. He said, no, my name is also Brima. You're named after me, Brima Bunke Sori Kamara. And if I'd known that from the very beginning, I would have never been ashamed about my name. You know, 'cause I always wanted to be my father. And he was my idol, he was my hero. And that's all he had to say. From like 5 years old, like my entire life, not my entire life, but say it's like through school, like people would tease me about my dark skin and I just never got that. I was like, bro, you black, like we're black. Don't you want to be darker? You know? And I never learned until I was older that the reason why people tease me off my dark skin was because they had self-hatred of their own black skin. And I never quite understood that until I got older. But I realized when I go to everybody had the same kind of experience with their fathers as they did mine. And I'm very blessed for that. Fathers are important for instilling this kind of pride and self-awareness in their children. And then I'm just going for fathers of all races, but particularly, you know, I don't really see people from other races complaining about how black they are or cultural appropriation for the most part. As a matter of fact, when I first became a business owner back in 2018, one of my mentors, he's, you know, a white guy, millionaire, successful and all that type of stuff. He was trying to help coach me through becoming a business owner. And he had a lot of great ideas. One thing he told me to do, he said, you got to publish or brand your name as Cage Jackson. Because it sounds like an MMA fighter that's black. You gotta change your name to Cage Jackson. This guy, you know, he's not racist, no, you guys gonna get triggered by that. His wife is black, his kids are black because his wife is black and stuff like that, you know, by proxy. But he said, you gotta change your name to Cage Jackson. That's to be very marketable and people are gonna recognize that kind of name. I said, I can't do that. I can't do that. And he's like, why? That's how the game goes. You gotta do that. And I had to break it down as to why I can't do that and why my name and my African heritage means something. Because I'm not trying to normalize, you know, the European or American kind of names. I'm trying to build a legacy that people can be proud of my name. And I understood where he was coming from. I know he was trying to help me for sure. And even if his methods would have worked, there are some things worth more than money. A lot of things worth more than money actually in this life. And I tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen watching this video, your name is one of them. Some of you may know I have a son. He currently lives in Europe and the Netherlands. Him and his mom were not together, unfortunately. I'm not trying to speak ill of my baby moms, but of course, due to tradition, I was supposed to name my son, not even after me, but after my dad. So of course, me and my son are gonna have the same name. So I was honestly not even gonna name my son after me. I was naming him out of honor of my own father. And I want to become a man, even though me and my son have the same name, that he's gonna be so proud of me that he wants to name his son after me. That's the kind of man I'm trying to work towards to become, that he can be so proud of me and look up to me like I look up to my own father, that he'll name his son also Brimezus. I was even designated at birth as a junior, which is why growing up, I didn't know my dad's name was Brimezus. I wasn't Brimezus the second or Brimezus Jr. I was just Brimezus. Had no idea. So anyway, happy birthday, father. If you see this video, you're my hero. Shout out to all the fathers out there, regardless of your race or background. Guys, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to comment below, guys. Tell me what you guys thought about the video. Don't forget to cop some King Kamara Brimezus t-shirts off my website. The link will be in the description box below. And most importantly, guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can continue to give you guys more content on a regular basis. It's your boy, Brimezus. I will see you guys next time.